Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Velocity 2015 in New York City. I'm here with Todd DeCapua. Todd, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's wonderful to be here.
So you're with HP,
Yes.
and you gave a keynote this week. Can you kind of recap what the main points of your keynote were?
Absolutely can. So the keynote was titled Performance Engineering, We the People Have Spoken. And what we've done is, a survey in 2015 where we gathered a number of different data points from about 400 different people, some being performance engineers, performance testers, others from VPs of apps and ops. And it was really interesting to see some of those data points. So I shared some of those, but really thinking about what is performance engineering and defining a little bit more of the specifics. Again, sharing that with the group. We had about 1,500 people in the room. Absolutely wonderful opportunity.
So teasing out a little bit of the four main points of that conversation, what are they?
So around performance engineering, 70% of the organizations today recognize that there's an increased need for performance engineering, which I found to be quite compelling. I mean, all of us as performance engineers have been talking about this for years, but now these VPs of ops, VPs of apps, and our peers are finally recognizing that. Some of the other things that were interesting that we found in this study is 65% of those surveyed went ahead and said that they're using load testing from the cloud solutions. Again, another data point that we kind of said, that's kind of interesting. Other pieces that you might look at is for an outage that would be had at an enterprise level. Our survey respondents said that it could cost $5 million per hour as a result. So again, why is this important to your business?
$5 million an hour? Yeah, that's pretty important, right? So how are you finding the people here at this event? Are they they get it and they understand that performance engineering is paramount in their stack of things to do?
Absolutely. So the people here, it's fun. I mean, I was standing on stage yesterday and I said, man, it's great to be at a conference where you're with your people. So as a previous developer, as a performance tester, as all of these roles that I've had the opportunity to have, I mean, I'm really here and engaged with everyone because the fun part is we all talk the same language. So yes, performance engineering being a paramount element. I think as you look around the show and the showroom floor, listen in on some of the conversations, it tends to be more of a point conversation versus the larger overall performance engineering dialogue, which again becomes more of a culture, becomes more of a how is it that across your business and your technology teams focused on that end user. So again, this show, we've been focused really on the technology elements and some of the specific, whether it's a point solution or some of the integrated capabilities.
So why is this important to HP? I understand the $5 million an hour type thing, but why is HP really concerned about performance engineering?
So within HP, we just had a press release on Monday talking about a brand new release. We're calling it the 12.50 release. And again, a lot of this focusing on performance engineering capabilities. As I've had the opportunity to talk a number of people through our presence here. I've talked about a number of different things, starting with dev test. So, how is it that you're able to easily integrate these capabilities of dev test fully automated into everything that you're doing front to back? So again, that's kind of one of the areas. Then I go into talking about DevOps. So as you think about how do you incorporate these capabilities, again, integrations with open source tools, integration with other tools, but again, bringing it all back into that capability that HP offers with a full end-to-end suite. Third, we go over to monitoring. And when you think about what's going on in production, again, from a performance engineering perspective, for me, it's important to monitor production, but how are you using that data to then pull that back into your development, test, QA, pre-prod, all of these other environments so that hey, when we design, develop, and deploy, we're deploying as if it should be in production. Monitoring production, for me, quite frankly, is too late. And the fourth element that as we've walked people through this in our presence here is right behind us. It's Race for the Stars. This is a virtual reality game that helps you understand a little bit more about our capabilities as it would relate to network virtualization, service virtualization, DevOps, and dev test. And it's a fun virtual reality. And again, for everybody who participates, they get the opportunity to get this Google Cardboard with Race for the Stars so you can play this game or any of the other games that are out there and available today, Mike.
Excellent. So, Todd, if you could fast forward for me 12 months from now, and let's say we have the same conversation in New York 12 months from now, what would you hope that HP's offering in performance engineering, where would you like to be?
So I think it's probably not just the HP purview. I really care more about the industry. Going from what the results we saw in the 2015 survey, it was quite compelling. I would like to see the 2016 survey results and be able to stand here with you and say, hey, it's moved from 70% to 80%. I want to be able to tell more of the stories around the different organizations and how they've adopted performance engineering capabilities throughout, and how we've reduced that from 5 million to a much lower number, or at least the number of incidents. It's the results that I care about, and results that can impact an industry, changing behaviors of organizations. Thinking about how do we build performance into everything that we do. Again, whether it's the technology team or the business team, or ultimately, let's think about our end users. I think a lot of people have forgotten about that. So I'd love to be able to change and influence markets and industries to think about performance, building it in throughout everything that we do.
So in summary, we all do better when we all do better.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Todd, we look forward to that journey with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.